Origin and etymology. The word incubus comes from the Latin word incubare, meaning to lie upon. In medieval European folklore, the incubus is a male demon that seduces or attacks women, usually while they are sleeping. The incubus is often seen as the counterpart to the succubus, a female demon who seduces men. The concept of the incubus is rooted in ancient beliefs that go back to Sumerian and Mesopotamian mythology. For instance, the Sumerian demon Lilu was known for tormenting women, a precursor to the incubus figure. The incubus legend was influenced by early Christian and Jewish beliefs, with the demon taking on a more malevolent role over time. In the Middle Ages, the incubus was believed to prey on women, causing sleep disturbances, nightmares, and even pregnancy through supernatural means. Role in mythology and folklore. In medieval and Renaissance demonology, the incubus was believed to be a dangerous and malevolent force. It was often said that these demons would visit women in their sleep, sometimes disguising themselves as a loved one or a handsome stranger. The incubus was thought to drain energy from its victims, causing them to feel weak or ill upon waking. In some cases, repeated attacks by an incubus were blamed for physical ailments, infertility, or mental instability. Women who reported having vivid dreams of being visited by an incubus were often thought to be under demonic possession or cursed. In more severe cases, the incubus was said to impregnate its victims with demonic offspring known as cambions, who were thought to grow up with supernatural powers. The infamous witch hunts and trials during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance often involved accusations of being visited by incubi or succubi, fueling the fear and hysteria surrounding these creatures. In Christian demonology, incubi were viewed as fallen angels or demonic entities sent to tempt humans, leading them into sin and moral corruption. They were seen as a tool of the devil, who used them to corrupt women and draw them away from faith and virtue. Legend and folklore. Various legends and folklore surrounding the incubus include tales of their seductive and harmful nature. Medieval Europe. In medieval Europe, incubi were widely feared. Women who had dreams of being seduced or attacked by a mysterious figure often believed they were visited by an incubus. In some cases, entire villages would blame mysterious pregnancies or unexplained illnesses on these demonic beings. Priests and religious leaders were called upon to perform exorcisms or blessings to ward off incubi. Jewish folklore. Jewish folklore includes the figure of Lilith, often associated with the succubus. Lilith's demonic male counterparts were believed to be incubi. These demons, known as Shidim or Matzakim, were said to prey on women, causing physical and spiritual harm. The story of Saint Anthony. One famous legend involving an incubus concerns Saint Anthony, an early Christian monk who was tormented by demonic entities, including incubi. According to legend, the incubi attempted to seduce and distract him from his spiritual path, but he resisted through prayer and faith. Incubi and sleep paralysis. Many modern researchers believe that the legend of the incubus may have origins in sleep paralysis, a condition where a person is awake but unable to move, often experiencing hallucinations. These hallucinations can include a sense of being watched, suffocated, or physically attacked, which may have contributed to stories of incubi visiting people during the night. Cultural impact. The incubus has left a significant mark on Western culture and folklore, influencing depictions of malevolent and seductive supernatural entities. In literature, incubi have been used as metaphors for temptation, sin, and the dangers of uncontrolled desire. The figure of the incubus has appeared in various works of fiction, from Gothic novels to modern horror. In modern times, incubi have been featured in films, books, and television, often depicted as dark, seductive forces of evil. They are frequently shown as manipulative beings capable of controlling or influencing their victims' thoughts and desires. Their connection to nightmares and sleep disturbances remains central to many portrayals, reinforcing their original association with fear, helplessness, and demonic possession. Modern interpretations. Today, incubi are often seen as part of popular supernatural lore. They are regularly featured in fantasy and horror genres, depicted as seductive and dangerous entities. However, the incubus is sometimes portrayed in a more sympathetic or complex light, much like the succubus. Rather than simply being an evil force, modern stories may present the incubus as a tragic figure, caught between worlds or struggling with its own nature. In psychology, the legend of the incubus has been linked to explanations of sleep paralysis and nightmares, with scientific theories offering explanations for the terrifying experiences that people once attributed to demonic attacks. Summary: the incubus is a legendary demon in European folklore, known for seducing women in their sleep and causing physical and emotional harm. Rooted in ancient mythology and later shaped by medieval Christian beliefs, the incubus became a symbol of temptation, sin, and malevolent supernatural forces. Its terrifying legend persists in modern culture, where it continues to appear in literature, films, and psychological discussions about sleep disturbances and demonic possession.